so today we're here with Christine Longo from Fairy Tale Faces.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for having me, Marcello.
You're welcome. So Christine, how did you get into makeup?
I got into makeup about 22 years ago. I worked at Victoria's Secret part-time in the Staten Island Mall. And I was in college, and it was my part-time job, and I just only did makeup when I was there. And I loved it, absolutely fell in love with it. So I pursued it as a career.
Cool.
And I went off to the city, and I started my makeup artist career in the city.
New York City, Manhattan?
Yes, Manhattan. I was on 34th Street, Herald Square. And then I went off to Henry Bendel's, Bloomingdale's, and then I landed at MAC, Flatiron Building, 22nd and 5th. And I was there for about 14 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And now I just do weddings and special occasion makeup.
Yeah.
So, which is my favorite, Sweet 16, prom. So I like doing that.
Speaking about makeup, I heard you did my mom and Zia's and cousin Lucia's makeup.
I did. I was very fortunate to do their makeup on their special days. Yes, I know them a very long time. I know your Zia since she's about 5 years old.
Yeah.
We've been best friends ever since. And yes, I got to do their makeup. I got to do Nona G's makeup for your mom's wedding. I did your Aunt Alexa's makeup. So yeah, so I made the Venutos very beautiful.
Wow, that's so
years.
cool. I can't believe you did all of their makeup.
Yeah, for many years. Yes, it was a pleasure.
Wait, so you could make my ugly mom beautiful?
Yes, even your ugly mom I could make beautiful.
And even my ugly dad?
Well, I don't know. I don't know about that.
What is your favorite memory of my mom and my Zia's growing
A
up?
lot of memories with your mom and your Zia. One of my favorites, I think, is when we threw your Zia a surprise 13th birthday party in my basement. And we got into all my grandmother's old clothes, all her dresses, sequin, her furs. And we just were playing dress up. We were having a fashion show. And your mom always had pigtails, I feel like, in her hair. Her frizzy pigtails. And she had on this glamorous dress. We were making crazy poses. I have pictures. I'll show you.
Ma, it's so crazy that you always wear fizzy pigtails.
That's one of my favorite memories.
Yeah, that's so funny. Who's meaner? So have you ever did makeup on some famous people?
Working in the city, I have met a lot of famous people. I think one of my favorites was Liza Minnelli. It was just very cool to see her up close, personal. I just touched her up a little, but she thought my work was beautiful, and I thought that was a very proud moment.
Wow.
Yes.
How did you deal with the most difficult customers?
Well, working in Manhattan, there was a lot of difficult and challenging clients. But you just have to have a lot of patience and just try your best to achieve whatever look they want or how they want to look. And there were some times where I just said, you know what? Our visions are not the same. Let me grab you another artist. And I kind of let another artist give it a shot.
Yeah.
You know, as a good makeup artist, you know when you could succeed, and then there's sometimes you just got to pass it along just to
Like
make life
when
easier.
Things are too hard, you give it to another makeup
Right,
artist.
you try your best. If the best isn't working, then you got to let another artist handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was a lot of that in Manhattan.
Just like singing. Just like I have to pick what genre fits my voice best.
Right.
Where could people go for bookings, and how can people contact you?
I do have an Instagram.
Yeah.
It's at fairy_tale_faces. And just message me there, and then we can go from there.
Wow. So Christine, do you know how to do special effects for Halloween makeup?
I do basic Halloween makeup. I have done special effects makeup before. I've done
Wow.
a really cool scar on my arm before,
Wow.
which is cool. I don't specialize in that stuff, but I mean, I'm pretty good at it. But I do specialize more in weddings, prom, sweet 16, any real, special occasion kind of makeup. I do bridal parties. So yeah,
Wow, we know such talented people over here.
you do. You're very lucky. Very lucky.
So, Christine, what does your future look like in makeup?
Well, my future in makeup, I would love to maybe have my own little studio one day,
Wow.
my own little storefront, maybe even something in my house. But I will always do wedding makeup. Wedding makeup is my absolute favorite.
Wow.
I'm technically a freelancer, so I want to continue that for as long as possible. Always make sure I keep up with the trends of makeup because they are always changing.
Yeah.
And makeup has become very, very popular over the years, so got to be on top of it.
So, thank you, Christine, for coming. And go have coffee with my mom so us kids can have some dessert.
Thank you so much for having me, Marcello. It was an
You're
honor
welcome.
to be here.
You can even come here again.
How exciting. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.